See, guys, I knew there was nothing to worry about. I already know. I already knew that everything was going to be okay for Mob's family, that is. Like, last episode, had everyone were like, oh my goodness, the show's getting dark and serious. Then you gotta realize something. This is one we're talking about. You know, the guy who did One Punch Man. He also doing this. He does good stories, he does amazing characters and excellent plots, but at the end of the day, he doesn't really do that much dark kind of stuff. Any work he's ever done, he's generally been on the edgy side. Even when he did a one-shot uh, collab with one of my favorite manga artists, with Sega Ioni, it still isn't that dark. He doesn't like doing those kind of work. They don't. So seeing this, it was obvious that the bodies in the fire were fake. It was a big no-brainer there. I was still like, I was more interested in how Mob would react to it. And it wasn't for Dimple being there, of course, he would have went all out. We haven't. It's been a while since we've seen Mob Psycho, like him in fully control over when his power reaches 100%, and he was able to control it. So at its full extent. So everything, instead of everything going all berserk like it usually does when he's 100% or even over 100%, this time he's actually calm. He is a bit more aggressive, but he's in control this time. So even when these people who were coming after him, he was able to control his powers and restrain himself from really doing some serious damage to not just him and the people, but also to the entire city. We all know Mob could tear some shit up if he wanted to, but not this time, no. He was in total control. And, of course, a lot of people thought, could it be Scar? The organization Scar coming back? No. Scar is a failed part of this organization branch. In fact, all the members of Scar are actually good guys. Now, in fact, it seems like after they lost to Mob and Master Reagan, technically, some of them lost to Master Reagan, they decided that's probably best for them to use their psychic powers for good, you know? Live normal lives instead of trying to do this world domination thing. It's really going to get out world domination, really, if you have no true ambitions for it. So might as well use your power for something else for more ambitious life. And I guess that makes sense. So all the former members of SCAR, are all there, including Hanazawa himself, trying to gather some strategy information. And what they got out is the main branch, the guy we saw from the last episode of the first season, the leader of Claw. So we had Scars, now we have Claw. And Claw seems to be a lot more dangerous, especially with their Ultimate 5. And despite all this, you would have thought that the government would have a hand in this. Of course, the government would know something like this would have existed. There's no way you can have this kind of secret organization without the government knowing something about it. And of course, I was right as well about that. The government knew, but however, the way they did it was completely wrong. You sent in one guy, but you had to build a team of some actually very powerful experts. They went to infiltrate Claw, and they seemed like pretty badasses until Claw showed their Ultimate 5. And their Ultimate 5 were just leagues beyond what they were capable of. Let's just put it like that. There's no way they could stand a chance against that, man. Because you had one dude, buffed up, so no matter how many magical berries you can get. Then there's one guy who uses a sword. He uses an umbrella, like a freaking sword, for God's sakes. A freaking umbrella. Don't get me wrong, that's bad. I've seen some pretty cool guys do some stuff with an umbrella. I remember I was watching, that one Kung Fu flick, The Iron Monkey, and some other anime where people would use umbrellas for weapons. If you know how to use them, you know how to use them. So I ain't flagging that down whatsoever. And of course, the one that got the most screen time, Shirazaki. The dude is blind, but yet he's the biggest badass of all of them. Like, he teleports all over the place. But not only does he teleport, but it also seems that anything that seems to come close to him probably teleports. That could be the case. So they're doing that old, Chinese/Japanese cliche. When you're blind, you're the blind master. I mean, you see everything coming through sound waves and echoes and vibrations and stuff like that. And so because of that, you can just dodge everything. Because you're a master. You're a blind person. And that's a very old cliche back in the day of those old kung fu flicks. The people that are blind can beat everybody up. Hell, even we in America have some blind people that are pretty badass in comics, such as Daredevil and stuff. So him being the strongest member of all of them is going to be pretty dope, especially when he's fighting Hanazawa. Hanazawa himself is stand a chance, especially when he used his new multi-layer barrier. The thing is about that is, as long as he can teleport into it. See, when it comes to a barrier, you can protect yourself from the outside, but no one's ever thought, well, the person can teleport. So say you have a barrier that keeps you protected, but within a certain amount of meters, because that's what his barrier did, it made Shirazaki to easily teleport inside the barrier. Yes, the barrier protects you from the outside, but what from the inside? Especially with all that space. But again, he had no choice because he was also trying to protect the Prime Minister at the same time. So therefore, he had to widen up the barrier. So there's that. If he didn't have to protect the Prime Minister, more than likely, he would have shrunk the barrier down. So you could say the Prime Minister was his Achilles heel in this battle. Because the barrier would have been genius if it wasn't for the Prime Minister being there. So I got that out the way. Just couldn't stress that enough. But yeah, this episode is starting to look really awesome. We're starting to get into the meat of the battle, everybody. Can't wait. I'm excited. And that's pretty much all I got for this, Not much really happened. Just that Mob calmed down after hearing his parents are okay. The parents actually are okay, even though Dimple probably lied about it. No, the parents are actually sent off by the kid who went there, rescued them. He sent them off to a nice little family, a nice little spa, hot spring for them to go to. So that was nice. So they'll take care of the battle themselves. And that's pretty much what I got for this video. Not much really happened. It was exciting nonetheless, but not much further detail, knowing that Claw's made a further move, and of course Scar is on the good guy side. So it's going to be a conclusion clash of espers in the next episode, and I can't wait to see that. So yeah, man, if you enjoy this content, you enjoy my reviews for more blank. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon so you get more of this goodness. I've been Madcrownxox, sign out.